What's up, you guys? It's Sarah here, and today I am back with another video. So hello, you guys. I hope you guys are all doing so well. So today we're going to be talking about Simone Biles and her dropping out of the Olympics team finals and the women's all-around, and for her mental health. So if that's like interesting to you, please stick around. But before we get to that, make sure you subscribe to this channel, you like this video. You can also follow my social medias if you want to. My Instagram and Twitter are both @HarrisSamuel. I'll put them in the description box below. Yeah, I think that's it. So without any further ado, let's get on with the video. We are going to get right into it. So I don't know about you guys, but I love watching gymnastics. So every Summer Olympics, I look forward to watching the gymnastics. So I was so excited to see Simone and the rest of the team compete for the USA for the Olympics. But as probably most of you guys know, Simone decided to take a step back and not compete. So she pulled out first from the team because when she was doing her vault, she got the twisties. And that's really scary because like when you're in the air, you don't know where you are, and this girl is like someone that can twist and twist. You could see in that vault, the only vault she competed on the team day, her eyes were like looking not where she was supposed to. She looked like she didn't know where she was in the air, and that is so dangerous for a gymnast. Like, I don't think you guys realize how easily it is to like break your leg or your neck or your back. Like, it is so scary. Your mental health like has to be in check if you're doing a sport as intense as gymnastics, because it is a lot on your body and your mind. She did the absolute right thing. If your mental health isn't there, your physical performance isn't going to be there. She knew, she felt off. Safety first. Her body comes first, her mental health comes first. And there's so many people that are like trashing her, saying she quit, which is ridiculous. I mean, Simone has won like 8 world champions. She's given us so much in the sport of gymnastics for the US, and she pulls out for her own safety, and people are saying she is a quitter and she's weak. And actually, no, that is not true at all. It takes a strong person to say no when it's your own mental well-being and maybe nobody understands, or not a lot of people understand. It takes a strong person to put your foot down and say, I can't do this, instead of saying yes and pushing through and like getting her and further escalating it. That was a super mature decision. Anyone who is trashing on her clearly has never dealt with mental health, because it is not easy. It is so hard. Just because you can't see it does not mean it's not there and it's not affecting you. So many people don't realize that. It's really scary in 2021. Like, mental health is so overlooked and like brushed to the side, and that should not be the case. Mental health is just as important as physical health. So to me, Simone taught us all a lesson, and that is to say no when you don't feel it's right for you, or if you're uncomfortable doing something. It is always okay to say no. People are gonna talk and whatever, but Simone Biles is the GOAT, and you can't take that away from her. She is amazing. No one in the world can do what she does, and people sitting behind their computer screens can't even do a back bend or a cartwheel and say she's weak. It's just, no, you're weak. Okay? Those people behind their computer screens are the true cowards and the weak ones. Mental health is so important, and just because you can't see it, it's still there. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna read some of the questions Simone got. I screenshotted them. She did it on her Instagram story. So she asked questions about the twisties, and like I said, when you're doing a vault, or actually it doesn't have to be a vault, if you're doing any kind of flip or twist and you are lost in the air, like you don't know where you are, and that is not good. When you're a gymnast, you have to know where the floor is and like when it's coming so you can land properly. So I'm gonna read some of these questions that Simone got in case you guys have any more questions or you're still confused. Someone said, do you still have them as in the twisties? And she said yes. Unfortunately so. Those videos were taken this morning at practice, meaning they're still not under control. And someone said, do you feel off sync for non-twisting flips too? And she said, honestly kind of, but def better than if I tried to twist. Sometimes I can't even fathom twisting. I seriously cannot comprehend how to twist. Strangest and weirdest thing, as well as feeling. So someone said, is it worse on a certain apparatus, meaning like a certain event like vault, beam, floor? She said, by the way, it's never transferred to bars and beam before for me. It's strictly like floor and vault. Go figure, the scariest too. But this time it's literally on every event, which sucks really bad. So she's getting the twisties in literally every single event, which apparently she's not used to, which is not good and very dangerous. Have you ever experienced twisties before? She said, I have experienced them before. They're not fun to deal with. It's honestly petrifying trying to do a skill but not having your mind and body in sync. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. Could be triggered by stress, I hear, but I'm also not sure how true that is. That would make sense to me, because I just feel like she has so much pressure on her about how long does it usually take for it to leave, as in like the twisties not being a problem anymore. And Simone said, unfortunately, it varies with time. Typically for me, it's usually 2 or more weeks when I've had them before. Honestly, no telling time frame, something you have to take literally day by day, turn by turn. Someone said, what does it feel like while twisting? Can you just not tell where you are to land? Literally cannot tell up from down. It's the craziest feeling ever. Not having an inch of control over your body. What's even scarier, since I have no idea where I am in the air, I also have no idea how I'm going to land or what I'm going to land on. Heads, hands, feet, back. So dangerous. Okay, so finally she said, I didn't have a bad performance and quit. I've had plenty of bad performances throughout my career and finished the competition. I simply got so lost, my safety was at risk as well as a team medal. Therefore the girls stepped up and killed the rest of the competition, won silver. Queens. Hence why we have 4 team members, because all of us can compete in team meet, not just me. I also have no idea how I landed on my feet on that vault, because if you look at the pictures in my eyes, you can see how confused I am as to where I am in the air. So I'm gonna put that little clip right here. This was not happening before I left the US. It randomly started happening after prelims competition the very next morning. By that time, no, an alternate was not allowed to take my place. So she said, for anyone saying I quit, I didn't quit. My mind and body are simply not in sync, as you can see here in the vault. I don't think you realize how dangerous this is on a hard competition surface, nor do I have to explain why I put health first, period. Physical health is mental health. So that is it for what Simone said. Super interesting. What a plot twist. I would have never guessed that Simone would have dropped out for mental health, but what a power move. Yeah, I guess that's it. That was my little rant about Simone and mental health and gymnastics. Comment down below your favorite event to watch for gymnastics, like beam, floor, vault, or bars. I like watching beam because I feel like it's like the most intense. I don't know, I just think it's so impressive. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I will see you in my next one, and I love you guys so much. Bye!